Good morning, everybody. It's Margie, the bootleg knitter. A little quiet because it's morning. My dogs are barking outside at the dog behind us. They have a bark off on a regular basis. This morning, I'm going to be preparing some yarn for Daniel Boone Homestead tomorrow. Tomorrow is my last time at Daniel Boone until next spring. It is their Heritage Day, and I'll be there from 12 to 4. I'll have a lot of yarns for sale, but I will be also open fire dyeing. I will be doing walnuts, those big ones you almost break your ankle on, but you do not need to mordant your yarn for walnuts. You just chuck them in the disgusting walnut water. I have a pile of walnuts. I let them sit in the water for about a month and it gets nice and gross, and then I just chuck my yarn in there. I'll be doing indigo. You also do not have to prep your yarn for indigo. However, I'm also going to be doing cochineal. I'm going to be over dyeing some of my previously dyed, indigo into the cochineal to make purple. So I have to mordant. I did not mordant it before. I have to mordant some of my indigo yarn that I already did. And I'm going to do some cochineal as well. And I'm going to be doing it a little lighter today because I got some really nice deep colors the other day. I'll show you them probably tomorrow. So I'm going to do 3 skeins. Actually, I'm probably going to do 6 skeins, but I only do 3 at a time. So I have 3 100-gram skeins of yarn right here. I get my yarn from Kramer Yarns. Here we go. Kramer Yarns. They're in Nazareth, Pennsylvania. This is their 100% superwash merino DK weight, 100 grams, approximately 310 yards. Next year, I'm going to be transitioning to non-superwash because that way no chemicals. Right now, 90% of what I do is superwash. But I said as of next year, everything's going to be non-superwash. Just a little heads up there. So how do I mordant? So first of all, you need alum. Let me put my phone right here. I'm in my robe, yes. I did brush my hair, brush my teeth. But I have to go to work at 10 o'clock, so I'm just chilling until it's time for me to get ready to go to work. And I'm like, let me get this done. So I have a big pot here. This is my alum pot. It's what I use it for. I go on Amazon, Walmart, you can go to local stores, but I need a big alum because I'm always doing this. So I have food grade alum powder. This is Windcrest Bulk Foods. Again, I got it on Amazon. It is 7% weight of fiber, or approximately 1 tablespoon per 100 grams. Now, I do have a scale. Excuse me, I get the dog bowl out of the way. And I could weigh it out, but I literally just go, I do a very light tablespoon. 1, 2, again, very light tablespoon, 3. Then I just add the water to the pot. Now my yarn. Here's my yarn. I want to pop it open, Make sure all the joints are nice and loose. And then I'm gradually, when the water gets high enough, I'm going to add it to the pot. I'm kind of like using the water going in to stir it as well. Okay, there we go. Stir that a little bit with my yarn. 1, 2. In the pot. You got to press it down a little bit in order to make sure it gets nice and wet. Otherwise, it'll just sit on top. There we go. And here's 3. Let me turn my phone so you can see it going in the pot. There we go. Okay, so see how I'm kind of pressing it into the water to make sure it gets in there and it gets nice and wet. So you see it's pretty well covered. There's enough water so that the yarn can freely move around. It's nice and covered. Now I'm going to come over here to my stove. Here we go. My nice red robe. All right. Our igniter thing is clicking like nonstop. So we just turn the lighter thing off. So I use my match. I light my stove. Make sure that goes in the water. There we go. Move my pot over here. Here we go. So now I have it like a medium flame. And I'm gonna let that get to a nice, not a boil, a nice, good, strong simmer. And then I will turn it off and let it sit for an hour. After it sits for an hour, I will then rinse the yarn with some water of equal temperature. Now this is superwash, you don't have to be as picky, but when you're using non-superwash fibers, you really wanna watch the water temperature because you do not wanna filter your fibers. Actually, I'm gonna show you the red yarn I got the other day from my cochineal because it's beautiful. I'm gonna go outside. Oh, it's bright out here. Whew. It is a beautiful morning. Look how beautiful it is. Nice blue sky. Turn around slowly. So I washed these yarns last night. I rinsed. Now the thing with cochineal is there's a lot of rinsing. Now can you see the color okay? Let me try to get in the sun more. It's hard to get color on camera. There's one. Hi, Casey. Here's Casey. Casey, you say hi? Good boy. Yeah, good boy, buddy. Good morning. Good boy. Let me come back up here. Here's another one. There we go. You can kind of see the color. And here's another one. So they're all different dips. I'm gonna lay them by the side. So this one's a little lighter, this one's the darkest, and that one's the medium. So dark, medium, a little bit lighter. First dip, second dip, third dip. I also did a bunch of purples the other day that came out really pretty, but they're downstairs, so I'm sorry I can't show them to you right now. I'm gonna turn these around. Actually, I'm just gonna leave them right here. These have to finish drying. I said I put these out here last night, start the drying process, and they did pretty good. Right, buddy? Right, bud? Right, buddy? Good boy, good boy, good boy. No, good boy, Casey. So that's what I'm doing this morning, prepping my yarn. Sorry, it's bright out here. Prepping my yarn for Daniel Boone Homestead tomorrow. And maybe I'll do a video, later on of what I do tomorrow. Okay, everybody have a great day.